How do we live in a country that is a gas country? Gas is hella high. Gas is the same price as in the United States. I kid you not. There are a lot of things that I buy here that are the same price as in the United States or more expensive. One thing that shocked me for sure is that there is peanuts in suya, because I had someone come for my wedding and literally almost took him out. He was in the hospital. Seriously. There's peanuts in suya seasoning, please. And there's not going to be a sign that says if you have a peanut allergy behind you. We are here to talk about a couple of things that I have seen as a Black American queen here in this Nigeria. Things that just shocked me. Not necessarily icks. Things that also I love to celebrate, and things that I have acclimated and grown into and now expect for myself and others.
These flights to Africa are looking like rent money right now, y'all. Prices are up and the economy is so tight. My best friend has been wanting to visit for years, but every time she checked flights to Abuja, the cost just didn't make sense. When she finally landed in Nigeria, it was so emotional for me. She bought candy for my son, was able to kiss my baby girl for the first time, and I just couldn't believe she was finally here on the African continent. ASAP tickets help get her here. They connect you with a real agent who finds special deals on international flights, especially to Africa. She was able to use a flexible payment plan option, and she used my code Brittany70 for $70 off of ASAP tickets, already discounted fares. She fell in love with Nigeria so hard, she already booked her next country with ASAP tickets, and she cannot wait to begin to explore this continent even more. Use my code Brittany70 and check the description below for simple steps.
I promise you won't regret it. I never thought that I would be living in Nigeria. This is just not somewhere that I had on the map as far as my destiny and me living and traveling. When I envisioned myself like vibing on the continent, I have to be honest with you. So I did Ghana, I did Kenya, I've done Tanzania, I've done Uganda, I've had a sabbatical in South Africa. Like, the girl has tried. Do you know what I'm saying? But now I am in Nigeria. I would call myself a permanent resident because I am a Niger wife. So at this point, I am feeling very much Nigerian now. Okay, no, I don't know Pidgin. You know, I'm not really interested in speaking Pidgin. It makes me feel nervous. Like, I just feel like everyone's looking at me like, I don't know. I can understand Pidgin, like, truly. And now, come now, how far now, that type of Pidgin. But I'm not gonna, like, when I say, like, what's him be this, like, it makes me uncomfortable for myself. I feel like it's cringe. I don't know. I know I'm acclimating. Back to the plot. I'm acclimating into life in Nigeria. When I came here, I knew the energy was bad. I mean, that's like the running joke. One time somebody told me a joke and they were like, why are Nigerians so loud? And I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, because of all the generators in the country that are loud. So they have to speak over the generators. So they're just used to being super loud. Damn. Anyways, so I knew that light was an issue. But what I didn't know is like the steps, the money, the resources that you have to put into being able to provide light for yourself on a normal level. If you need an inverter, you have to get the inverter, but then you need the solar panels. But I just was not aware of the process and the effort and time that it takes into being able to supply power for yourself. So like, I wasn't aware of the money, the resources that it takes. So you'll just be like, why would you choose to live in the dark? Get a generator. It just takes a lot. It's very expensive when you compare the national average salaries. It just is not accessible. So even if you're the president, I would love to go into Tinubu's house. I'm sure that it's been black at times. I've been in fine dining restaurants and you're waiting for the lights to turn back on. Even when they say 24-hour light, it's just not what you would imagine as 24-hour light. It just means that when the light kicks off, we're gonna do what we can to give you light every time. I think it's not really 24-hour light. So I've had people debate me in this. Our town has 24-hour light from NEPA. Okay, well, you're one town out of 50 freaking billion in Nigeria don't mean nothing. because I live here in this Abuja and ain't no such thing as 24/7 light. What also shocked me was the fact that it depends on which band you're on, how much money you're paying. So say you live on like band A, you pay X amount of money for the same amount of units of energy. Band B, a different amount of money. Band C, a different amount of money. So really, you could just be stuck on the wrong side of town and you're paying a lot of money compared to someone who lives on the other side of town. I'm actually even just tired of hearing myself complain about that. So let's just move on. I've never seen such eloquently dressed people. Tailoring in general, having your clothes tailor-made to you as a norm is such a luxury that I think gets like overlooked. Like the plot just even for your basic, we're talking past weddings, past ceremonies, like just for your basic day to day. Like there's even a section of normal clothes called ready to wear. Versus for me as an American, all of our clothes are ready to wear. You get them from the store, they're ready to wear. You get them, but here you have your own tailor and it just gives very luck, but it's just very normal. There's a time and a place for everything, but I have felt the internal need to show up sharper, to put more thought into an individual look. Nigerian designers are so creative. It's just like awesome. Like truly, I've been taken aback. Because of the state of the economy, I think everyone at this point has to be a hustler. There is no, I cannot do this. This is not my specialty culture. So like, if I'm like, do you sell octopus? Yes. Like the answer is always yes, because then they're going to go find somebody who can find somebody who can find somebody. So it's never just like a, I'm not the best at this or I don't have this, because everyone is just like super hustle mentality focused. There's just nothing that someone will not be able to do for you. 65% of people in this country are actually in the informal workspace, which means like self-employed. And I can definitely see that as far as so many small businesses. You literally cannot sit around and wait for a job. It just amazes me the things that I see people do to make money. The brutal honesty I've been a personal victim of it. And that was something that really icked me when I got here. Do not speak about people's bodies. That's just how I've been brought up. You don't talk about people's bodies, hair. Just keep your comments to yourself. It just seems like it would be a norm, but it's not. You're getting fat. And it's not even in a mean way. Like there's no harm meant. The audacity of the mouth. You're looking sick. Too skinny. You're looking sick. Are you broke? Are things okay? Is he not taking care of you? But then if you're fat, it's like you're getting fat. You've put on people tell me I'm direct. People tell me I am a sharpshooter all the time. But I feel like I have boundaries. To come to a place where I feel like I'm on the low scale has just been crazy. You just have to develop a thick skin and learn to move on from it. Just for your own mental peace, I would say. In America, for the most part, we mind our own business. Very individualistic society. You might not even know your neighbors for real. You just mind your business. You keep going. In Nigeria, everybody is all up in everybody's business. You don't have personal business or space when you're in public. There's a lot of stopping to even just give you your opinions. I didn't have a blanket on Bliss, and I literally had 4 moms. Why doesn't she, is the baby cold? Very, okay now, I'm a mother, chill. Just in your business. In a good way. I don't want to seem like it's rude. I was pregnant and I had Zobo in my hand. It's a drink, like a hibiscus drink. And I had it walking to my pregnancy appointment, my antenatal appointment. And I literally got stopped 2 times just from my car to the hospital. You're not supposed to be drinking Zobo. You're not supposed to be drinking Zobo. That's not good for the baby. It's cute, but it's just why are you in my business? We got into a car accident and people who were not even involved in the car accident pulled their car over to come and assist with the protocol of the car accident. Of the term, our wife, our baby, everything truly is a community. Everyone is for everyone. People care. Something that I've grown to love, and it actually has made me feel very safe. It's just very much a part of the culture, which I missed when I went to South Africa. I got robbed in South Africa. The first thing that I thought about when this guy was running off with my phone is if I was in Nigeria, I don't think it would have happened like this, because it would have been more people people running to rescue me. I just kept thinking like Nigeria, Abuja could never. This just would never happen. This thief, someone would have blocked this car. Like, I don't want to call it a dry country, but the diet has been hard for me to transition with. Shocked. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is not obese. It's crazy. Like, the amount of soups, what is in the soups, trying to calorie count the soups. I have become such a big back. Like, it is very hard to enjoy local cuisine in modesty and not get very fat here. The diet, it just is very heavy traditionally. And I love me a good owo. And it's actually jam-packed with oil, gari. Don't even mention the starch. You might have a vegetable soup. It sounds really healthy. Vegetable soup, oiled down, palm oil, pomo, meats, mixes of meats. Like, the diet, the food is so good, but it's actually really unhealthy. Rice, so much rice, carbs, bread, yam, so starchy. And it tastes so good. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, but apples are expensive. They're like, not everyone is fat though. So I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong. I'm gaining hella weight. I've got to get out and walk somewhere, y'all, because this diet here is going to take me out. I was actually shocked at how much I enjoy Ram and how Ram Suya, Kalishi. I used to like walk into my in-laws for a while and just like, hey everyone, what's up? How are you guys? That's not gonna cut it. And I think they were just like tiptoeing around because I'm American and they didn't want to offend me by being offended by me. And like, we just weren't at that level yet. But once we started getting to that level, I realized that I never greeted too much. So they're not like Yoruba to where I have to like get down and daba, daba, daba. I don't have to like get down on my knees, but I should have been saying, good morning, ma. Good afternoon, sir. Like, for me and my big sisters when we're kikiing, it is what it is. What up, girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Here, it's like your older siblings are truly not your mates. They're like your junior parents for the most part. Like, religion is really deeply ingrained in this country, and there really is not a big separation of church and state. So even in America, most of our laws can kind of be a thin line. Of course, we have all the stuff going on with Trump, and there's a loose closeness between church and state, but I think here it is very clear in the laws, in the culture, and in the day-to-day movement. Religion shows up in like greetings, you know, you could be having a work meeting and it's going to be a prayer. Things that could really get you an HR violation. Again, my son's school is not even a Christian school and they are doing Bible studies. No one asked me to sign off on any consent form. So they do Islamic studies as well as Christian studies, just for general knowledge. You definitely have women who wear what they want to wear and are very much free. I'm not saying that this is like UAE or Dubai type of conservative vibe, but I was shocked at how modest, for the most part, most women are here. I did feel uncomfortable in certain spaces wearing my boobs out all the time or wearing crop tops. Like, of course, like, I'm not talking about the club. I'm not talking about nighttime. I'm talking about a lot of assumptions that are made about you when you're walking around looking like a whore. I was told, and I have seen, even when you're dressing more modestly, it's better for networking and opportunities. Like, family is regarded and taken so seriously and cherished. Babies just like adored. Motherhood supported. I really love being in a country where Black families are centered and celebrated at the core. I have felt too much support as a mother, too much advice, too many helping hands, too much wanting to be a part of her growing up, like adorned with love and attention from people who don't owe me anything, honestly. And I think that even the fact that it's like mommy bliss, daddy bliss, mommy bracing, like that's a really big thing throughout Africa is mommy and then your baby's name. And it's the new word for you. So like no one will even call me Brittany. It's like mommy bliss because they're like celebrating me being her mother and celebrating family and just the pride of having a wife, my husband. I think family is so deeply rooted into the culture. It's really beautiful. Amugwo, the naming ceremony, all of these very Nigerian traditions, like the mother-in-law taking off and coming to help you, or your mother taking off months. It's very normal for them to sit around for 6 months with you taking care of your baby. I know women who did not bathe their baby on their own until their baby was like 6 months. And it's just very normal because they set it up for you to know that you need help and you deserve it. The naming ceremony, people dropping by after the baby is born, it shocked me. I was uncomfortable. Like, damn, I just popped the baby out. The house is full and there's so much rice. Like, what is going on? But it was irritating to me at first, and now I truly appreciate it and I see the point in it. It's the community. It's them celebrating me, celebrating the fact that my baby came out healthy and all of these, the resilience. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. So I am just a big complainer. I would say being here has made me feel like I complain all the time because I'm going to complain about the poor internet. I'm going to complain about the light outages. I'm going to complain and be shocked when I see like bad news about things in the government. But a lot of Nigerians who I've come across just have a lot, we're just going to find a way and truck through it type of attitude. There's just truly there's nothing that you could throw that isn't going to be caught, spinned, and dealt with. Like you'll hear like, make me move, like that type of vibe. And it's made me more calm. It's made me more resilient. It takes a lot to move me. My overall mental capacity to deal with BS has gone up completely. Like living here has made me tougher, more solution-based than I ever have been in my life. I don't know why I thought it was just easy to get up in here. Like Nigerian immigration laws shock me all throughout. Like as far as gaining residency, gaining citizenship, getting a visa. Oh, it's not easy. I have had people come visit me in Kenya, Ghana, South Africa. I've gone to Bali, Thailand. This Nigerian visa here was the hardest for me to get. Straight up. When I asked immigration when I got to the airport, they're like, well, was it easy for me to come to America? Is it easy for me to get a visa to America? Come on now. Like, don't make me talk too much. But it is very shocking, the strides and the money that it costs to get a Nigerian visa. And I don't even want to say too much because it's like, well, why is it shocking? Why? I mean, y'all say it for me because I don't want to say it. But I just feel like it should be easier. I know most of the people coming back for Daddy December have to be of the Nigerian diaspora and they are using their other passport, their Nigerian passport, because I'm trying to tell you, getting my family and friends here is not easy. When you're doing it the right way, it's so messed up at the embassies in other countries. So you would think it would be easy once you get here. It's not. The visa arrival process, the visa on arrival is not. Like, it's just very difficult. It's almost like the country does not want tourism. The country is beautiful. Nigeria, this sounds so ignorant. Please forgive me. I did not realize Nigeria was so green. Like, this country has such biodiversity that I did not know until I got here, because I don't really do too much like research and YouTubing on countries before I go, because I like to go with a fresh mind. The country is truly huge and the size of the country is not represented well on the map. So mentally you would not even be able to process the fact that it's so biodiverse in such a, what you believe is a small country. But Nigeria got a lot going on and it has a lot of potential tourism wise, but I don't think Nigeria wants tourism. That takes us back. Really the main tribes that get talked about are Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. So I did not know, even though you read it, y'all read it in the textbook, Nigeria is the most diverse tribe. You don't really see it until you see it, until you're here in the country. And there really are hella languages. So I might even have some more shocks for you next year. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. What has shocked you the most about Nigeria and me talking